When we explore quadruped diagonals, we're really exploring single leg stance if you think about it, once again getting on that axis. Now, I think for somebody who really has a balance issue or is regaining balance after an orthopedic surgery or after being sedentary for a while, we've got to explore quadruped. But Danielle, I'm going to let you leave your knees in contact with the ground. Lift one arm. Good. Back down. Now lift the opposite leg. Good. And do the same thing on the other side. Left arm, good, and right leg. Perfect. Now, we're going to lift this arm and the opposite leg at the same time. Good, and switch. Good, and switch. Now, what we're looking for is how long she can be right here, not how high she can lift. Now, this may be all the challenge you need for some people, but Danielle, I'm going to pick it up a notch for you and challenge. Take your knees off the ground, both sides. No, come back down. Start with your knees off the ground. Nope. Keep your hands on the ground and take your knees off the ground. Take your knees off the ground more, straighten out. Good, that's the starting position, okay? Now, what I'm going to get you to do is lift one arm, put it back down, lift one leg. Good. Back down. Lift the other arm. Lift the other leg. Now, don't be surprised when that ball starts wanting to shoot out from under you, but let's lift opposite arm and leg and see what happens. Good. Stay long. Good job. Good. Now, I'm going to make sure you're not holding your breath by adding a breathing sequence to this, okay? So first of all, I told Danielle before we even started, hold that ball at the top of your rib cage. Don't let it press into your belly. Don't put it down on your pelvis, and definitely don't put it up on your chest or neck. Top of the rib cage. So now, use a breath like inhale as you extend both arm and leg, and then exhale as you come back down to see if that helps or not. You can reverse that if you want, or if you've already got all the information you need. My biggest regret in my career is I would put these moves on somebody and then I wouldn't give them an opportunity to explore their breathing options when doing the activity. That made all the difference, especially when they go home and do the exercise for themselves. If they get the breathing sequence right, believe it or not, the movement happens usually more correctly. Which one did you feel better with there? Extending as you're lifting, or inhaling as you're lifting, or exhaling as you're lifting? Inhale. Inhale usually works better for extension movements, and that's exactly what the spine was doing right there. So I want you to coach somebody through this. Let them start with their knees on the ground. You saw how reluctant she was to take her knees off the ground, because when you're just in hands and knees, a lot of people explore bear crawling. They never go through this, and then they try to super correct somebody during bear crawling. Not necessary. We can fix it right here. We can even see the weak side here. And imagine if somebody had a one-sided surgery, like a knee or an ankle or a hip, we would definitely see a different pattern on each side. Better to fix the pattern here than bring them up to standing and try to overcoach it there.